relationship is like interaction between people, sharing memories, like places, and whatever you do.
An unsaid agreement between two persons.
Like a bond between people, so whether you just know them from their name, it's already a relationship.
It's gotta be something that, connects both of them, and it may not be something really concrete.
A relationship is it's a mutual respect. Actually, it doesn't even have to be a respect.
It's any kind of interaction you have, whether it be eye contact, talking.
An identification with someone, whether it be a friendship, a relationship, or even an enemy. A relationship doesn't have to be positive or negative. It's just an association with somebody else.
I have one of these set up in my bedroom, but that's for a completely different reason.
A romantic relationship between two people. I mean, it's a little hard to say in words, but it's between two people who although they carry each other, it's a little bit beyond friendship, and there's a little more intimacy, not just like physically, but mentally. There's more of a connection.
When you have those continual experiences and that place trust and sexual attraction, that's when you get a romantic relationship.
I think a romantic relationship is when you take it to, I don't know, I think right now, I think that it's technically like romantic in where I am in life right now is when you take it to that physical level.
And you start to, I think, sacrifice a little more of yourself as you would hope the other person would, and as you give a piece of yourself away, you hope you're getting the same amount back from them.
You share your memories and whatever you do, like you share them, but
It's hard to define because it's hard to define love in general, so
there's difference between relationship as a friend and then as a like girlfriend and boyfriend. It's like more like deep, I guess. I guess you share like a lot of things to your friends, but not that you will share with your girlfriend. I feel like friendship is like people you not depend on it, but share what your thoughts.
It's part of what a romantic relationship is, but you're a little bit more distanced. Although you may be the best friend, I feel that certain things don't upset you as much.
In order to have a friendship, you have to have a somewhat like common thing, you and your friend, so you can share whatever you, even like whatever you believe, and then whatever you do, you kind of, I guess it's like to have a conversation. You want to share something. You don't want to just keep it on, onto you. Like you want to express it. So that's what friends for, I guess.
A friendship is kind of sort of the same thing. Maybe not necessarily. Well, no, the sexual attraction, not really.
Having respect and loyalty and caring about someone who you've shared a special connection with. I think that's what friendship is.
people that you can usually depend on, relationships that are a little stronger than just acquaintances.
It's definitely a mutual respect, a stronger mutual respect for that person, because then you can really sympathize and empathize with their experience, and you really gain a strong trust for that person. You know that they would have your back, and vice versa.
Friendship and a romantic relationship is sort of have a similar part and then like difference. I guess similar part is that you have to care about them, like as a relationship. Like even friend, you know that you care about your friend, and then you know that you care about your girlfriend. But the difference is that I guess how to express it.
The level of dedication or sacrifice And I suppose you could argue the other way that it would be the same for both, depending on how serious they are. But I think a relationship romantically it ultimately trumps.
So a lot of times you might be, get really frustrated or upset just from like a small thing.
I think everything is amplified. I feel like you just care that much more about how their day was, and you care about, their experiences and their dreams and their passions.
Like friendship, you don't really express like, yeah, I like you, but you don't really say like.
We'll tell a few less white lies. I feel like if you roll out of bed after a long night of partying, your best friend will let you know if you look bad or not. But I think that your romantic relationship will maybe sugarcoat things a little more.
The difference is the amount of dedication, the amount of time you probably spend with that person. Relatively, with a really good friend, sometimes you don't have to see them for a while.
You spend more time with just one person, so in some ways that's taking away time from other friends.
Sometimes, because you might be a little more attached, certain things will upset you more, and that's one of the good and bad things about a romantic relationship.
The fact that if you really are dedicated or invested in that romantic relationship, you are showing your absolute weakness. You are offering them a strength of love by showing them an absolute trust.
Like romantic relationship, from the girl's perspective, they want to know, they want to hear your feeling every time. This is the thing that I will always have conflict with my girlfriend. So,
but by giving them your complete self, and that's can hurt if they don't want that.
What's the downside of having a best friend? I can't really think of anything.
A friendship can last a lifetime.
Overall, friendship goes long, and then I think you have to have a friend in order to just move on in your life.